Hey everyone, what's up? It's your boy NaufalHS, and today I would like to, show you guys my current diecast collection update with some review on it indeed for this year 2025. And first of all, I decided to do this because my channel, was initially focused on gaming, and oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys that it's also where I used to upload my Lego stop motion stuff, but I'm probably planning to return to make Lego stop motions, probably besides gaming. And this will be my very first diecast review. I mean, this is my very first time making a diecast review. Yeah, for sure. And however, I'm planning to make a 3-part video of my diecast collection, and later I'll planning to do Lego collection video. I mean, my 2025 Lego collection video at some time, but I'll figure it out later. And this first part of my diecast collection is mostly about bikes, and part 2 will be about plain diecast collection, and part 3 will be mostly Hot Wheels, Matchbox, etc. car diecast. But it's best to start with showing to all my diecast bike collection first. And to begin with, I'll start with the Japanese bikes, such as, okay, let's say I'll just take, next to me, next to me is, here you go, it's the Honda CBR 1000RR. It's a 2018 model, as you see here. Yeah, it's made by Maisto, and it's like one of the bikes I love. And meanwhile, I'll check out the specs. Okay, regarding the specs of the Honda CBR diecast in my hands here, let's say this Honda diecast, but actually in real life, this Honda CBR diecast of here, I don't know, it looks like it's a Honda CBR Fireblade, maybe it's CBR 1000RR. Okay, of course this is in high performance 999cc, and it's a liquid cooled inline 4-cylinder motorcycle. And yeah, this is it. And it features a DOHC valve train that with 4 vehicles per cylinder. And the engine for this bike delivers a maximum power output of 160 kilowatts, or 217.5 PS. I don't know what PS stands for, and if you know what this means, you can comment. You can say it in the comments if you know the meaning of PS. At 14,000 RPM, at a maximum torque of 113 Nm at 1200 RPM. The engine of this Honda diecast bike here, in real life actually, its engine type is a water-cooled 4-stroke DOHC and inline 4-cylinder. Its displacement is 999.9 cc. Bore and stroke is 81 mm cross 48.5 mm. Compression ratio is 13:6:1. Max power at 660 kilowatts. And then meanwhile, there's chassis. The front suspension chassis, I mean, it's a 43 millimeter Showa big piston fork, and the rear suspension is a unique full-length single shock. While the front brakes is a dual radial mounted full floating 320 millimeter disc with 4 piston calipers. Rear brake single 220 millimeter disc with the rake and trail at 230 at 23 degree or 3.8 inch. The wheelbase is 55.3 inch and the seat height is 32.8 inch. Yeah, and plus this diecast bike in real life has 4.3 gallons. Yeah, the wet weight is 432 IB, or I don't know what that stands for. Its top speed is approximately 186 meters per hour and miles per hour, or 299 kilometers per hour. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this Honda bike. Next up is the Yamaha YZF R1. Yeah, the second diecast bike I have owned besides the Honda CBR 1000RR. Okay, I'll meanwhile check for the specs of this Yamaha bike. Okay, for this Yamaha bike in my hands, it boasts a 998cc liquid cooled inline 4-cylinder DOHC engine with 4 valves per cylinder, and it delivers 200 PS or 187 horsepower at 13,500 RPM and 112.4 Nm or 11.5 kgfm of torque at 11,500 RPM. It also features a 6-speed transmission with a wet multi-plate assist and slipper clutch, a chain front-wheel drive with Yamaha's YCCT or Yamaha Chip Control Throttle and YCCI Yamaha Chip Control Intake Systems. The R1 also has a curb weight of 201 kilograms. Yeah, the engine, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm checking Google on my other phone to get info on this Yamaha bike besides the Honda I already did last time. Alright, its key specs for this Yamaha bike in my hand here is its ground clearance is 103 millimeters, curb weight 201 kilograms. It has 4 cylinders and an 18-liter fuel capacity. And I'm not sure about the speed of the YZF R1. Oh, never mind. Wikipedia has it. Yeah, Wikipedia has it. Okay, hang on. Useless. They don't show how much speed for the Yamaha YZF R1. Yeah, the internet can be stupidly suck. Okay. Alright. I believe, no. Oh, wait guys. Actually, its top speed for this Yamaha bike is 200 kilometers per hour. And for its range of consumption is 238 kilometers per second. So I don't know. kms. Maybe short, I guess. The mileage is 14 kml. What the hell? It goes from 0 to 100 kilometers in 3 seconds like that. And I guess that's it. So third is okay, hang in there. Third is the Ducati Monster. I don't know which Ducati Monster is this. Hang there guys. Okay, so according to the official website of the official Malaysian website of Ducati, the power of this monster is 111 HP horsepower. Its torque is 93 Nm. Seat height is 820 millimeters, and I don't know. And also I'm not sure, guys. I believe this bike has 937cc with 2 cylinders, 111 horsepower, 93 Nm, has 6 speed gearboxes probably. Then it has 1474 millimeters, 245 millimeters of its rear brake disc, 220 millimeters disc front brake, 14 liters fuel tank, and its weight is 188 kilograms. Plus I'm not sure how much. Like, I want to know. Oh wait, no guys, no. They didn't tell how much speed for this, the top speed for this bike, so it doesn't matter because I cannot find it on the internet. Maybe next up is the Ducati X Diavel S over here. Yeah, the Ducati X Diavel S. And yeah, this is such a nice bike. Besides the first 3 bikes just shown to you guys last time, which is the Yamaha, the Honda. Yeah, of course I start off the Japanese bikes. Now we go to the Italians, like the Ducati. Now it's X Diavel. So the specs for the X Diavel, it's a powerful cruiser bike with 1262 cc engine, generating 160 HP or horsepower and 13 kilograms of torque. It features a dry weight of 221 kilograms and a seat height of 755 millimeters. The X Diavel S boasts advanced safety equipment including riding modes, power modes, cornering, ABS, and Ducati traction control. And we'll just skip to I don't know. Meanwhile, I'm looking for some kind of I hate to say that. Okay, I'm still looking for the top speed of the Ducati bike. Okay, it's a standard transmission, and its transmission type is manual. I guess most bikes are manual transmission, or some are auto, I'm not sure. They didn't tell the top speed. Yeah, they just don't tell the top speed because internet sucks. Yeah, much like the Ducati Monster, I don't think it's pretty necessary to find the answer for this bike's top speed, except the Ferrari and no Ferrari, my bad, it's Honda and Yamaha. And it's the third and final diecast bike I have, which is the Aprilia factory RS mile 1000 mile. Yeah. And this bike was known to be in this game I played called Midnight Club 3 by Rockstar, and I haven't unlocked this bike yet. Oh yeah, I played the PSP version of Midnight Club 3. Yeah, I saw this bike for sure. Oh, and I also forgot to tell you guys that the other 3 bikes I showed to you guys last time, like the Ducati Monster, I believe was in the Crew 2. I haven't played yet, despite I already own the game. And the Crew Morphest. Yeah, I do have the Crew Morphest game, and I'm gonna get the Ducati Monster. The Ducati Diavel, yeah, it was in the Crew, and even Test Drive Limited 2. Yeah, I will get the bike in the TDU game, TDU 2, alongside in the Crew Morphest. Now for this Aprilia this time. So the specs for this RSV 1000 mile, it has a 998cc 60 degree V-twin engine and was known for its powerful performance. It produces 128 bhp at 93.2 kilowatts at 9,500 rpm, and having an 66 lb per feet or 103 Nm of torque at 7,250 rpm. And Rotex built this bike's engine, and the RSV Valma was the first large displacement motorcycle produced by Aprilia, as Wikipedia and Google states it. And hang on, I'm looking for the specs. Anyway, guys, I was kind of wrong. Or hang on, guys, I think this RSV bike here in my hands, I think I just find the wrong specs, and let me give you guys the real spec info. Okay, it's an high performance sports motorcycle featuring a 998cc V2 engine. Yeah, for this bike here, it produces 143 horsepower at 9,500 rpm and 107 Nm, or 79 lb-feet of torque at 7,500 rpm. It has a 6-speed manual gearbox, and the chassis features an aluminum alloy frame, Orleans front and rear suspension, and Brembo bikes. It has a 6-speed manual gearbox. Its compression ratio is 11:8:1, and I don't know, the rest seems like okay. This bike's overall length is 2,035 millimeters. Its overall width is 729 millimeters. Seat height 810 millimeters. Wheelbase 470 millimeters. Weight is 189 kilograms, and fuel capacity is 18.2 liters, or it's also 4.8 gallons. And meanwhile, regarding its top speed, they don't give top speed, just like the Ducati bikes. Like, I'm so disappointed the internet doesn't say the speed of this RSV 1000R. This is utterly disappointing, I guess. Never mind, doesn't matter. I think we'll be resuming on the second part of my diecast collection reviews, featuring 3 other British bikes, and one is a German bike, which is a BMW. And stay around, because I will be because the second half of this review will be very soon. And stay tuned, guys, and I'll be right back shortly. Hello everyone, welcome back. And now you're watching the second half of my first part of my 2025 diecast collection reviews. And the first 5 of the super bikes, or I mean motorbikes or motorcycle diecast I showed to you guys, I have already shown the first 5, 2 of which are Japanese, which is Yamaha and Honda, and 2 of which are Italians, but 2 of these are Ducati, and one is Aprilia. Yeah. And I forgot to tell you guys that the toy brands that they make those bikes, in my first half of this video that I want to show you guys my diecast collection, it's like they have, I don't know, okay, let's say that the Honda, the Yamaha, and the Ducati, I believe they're made by Maisto. Yeah. Yes, of course, it's Maisto. The Aprilia is Welly brand, and the red Aprilia is Welly brand. Then the Honda, the as you see over here, here, like this one is Maisto. This Honda bike, this is Yamaha. This Honda is Maisto, Welly brand. This one is Barbarago and Maisto also. And now it's time for the second part. Alright guys, we're gonna continue our diecast reviews, starting with this bike that I forgot to show to you guys in the first half of this first part of my diecast review collection. And this one of them is Japanese, I should put it, and it's none other than this Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R, made by Maisto, like a bunch others in the first my first half of the video. So the specs of this Kawasaki bike, it has 998cc inline 4 engine, and it produces 200 bhp at 13,1200 rpm with or 210 bhp with ram air intake. It features a 6-speed gearbox, a bi-directional quick shifter, and advanced electronics like a TFT console, multiple riding modes, and ABS. The suspension is handled by Showa BFF forks and a Showa BFRC rear monoshock, and braking is provided by a Brembo M50 monoblock calipers with 320mm disc. And regarding its I don't know, I literally cannot find the I cannot literally find this bike's info on the top speed, etc. So it does not matter. We'll just skip over to now. We're going to review this BMW diecast. It's the R1250GS, also by Maisto, and meanwhile I'm getting info on the BMW R1250's specs. So the spec for this R1250 bike in my hands, it boasts a 1254cc air or liquid cooled 4-stroke flat twin engine with a maximum power output of 136 horsepower or 100 kW at 7,750 rpm, and a maximum torque of 143 Nm at 6,250 rpm. It features a 6-speed gearbox and shaft drive, and includes BMW's shaft cam technology and for variable camshaft control. The bike's dimensions include a seat height of 890/910mm and a fuel tank capacity of 10 liters. Its key specs, displacement 1250cc with 54cc. 1254cc, power 100 kilowatts at its torque is 143 Nm, transmission 6-speed gearbox, and suspension, it has BMW Motorrad tail lever front suspension, which this bike doesn't have, but of course it does in real life. However, this bike's features has full LED lighting, adaptive headlight, keyless ride, dynamic brake control, and several others. And Now I don't really think this bike has, I mean, I tried to find the info on this bike's, what was it? I think I couldn't really find the, I literally couldn't find the info on this bike's top speed as with the Kawasaki, because yeah, Google is useless. And now, as we've done with reviewing my Kawasaki diecast and the BMW diecast, next up is, next is the final two bikes from Triumph, and we'll start with the Triumph Daytona 955i from the 90s. This is a 90s bike, actually, if I believe this is a 90s bike, and I'm looking for the specs of the Triumph. So the specs of this legendary 90s and 2000s super bike in my hands. Yeah, this diecast made by my stall. So okay, let's say its engine is a 4-stroke transverse 3-cylinder DOHC, 4 valves per cylinder. Its capacity is 955cc or 54.0 cu in, and its bore and stroke is 79x 65 millimeters. It features a liquid cooling system. Compression ratio is 12:01, and then lubrication websum, engine oil synthetic or with 15 watts and 40 synthetic. Its induction is a multi-point sequential electron injection. Ignition is digital inductive. Spark plug is provided by NGK and DPR 8EA-9, and starting is electric. Max power is 110 kilowatts slash 147 horsepower at 10,700 RPM. Its max torque is 100 Nm, 10.2 kilogram FM, whatever, 74 lb per feet at 8,200 RPM. Its clutch is wet and multi-plate. Its transmission is 6-speed. And then its front suspension is 45mm forks with dual weight springs and adjustable preload, compression and rebound damping. Its rear suspension is monoshock with adjustable preload, compression and rebound damping. Front brakes is 2x 2x320. It has two of the 220mm disc for piston calipers for the front brakes. The rear brakes, it has a single 220mm disc with 2 piston calipers. Its front wheels the same. It has alloy 3 spokes, but for the back it has 70x60 inch, and front wheel has 17.3.5 inch. I mean, it's in back. Also, finally I could get to know the top speed of this Daytona bike. Its top speed is 263 kilometers per hour or 163.5 miles per hour. Yeah, 163.5 miles per hour for this bike. As with the other, of my bike reviews, at least I could find a top speed info for this, toy diecast bike I had. And then its fuel capacity is 21 liters, 5.5 US gal, 4.6 LMP gal. Its dry weight is 180 kilograms or 414 lbs. Seat height is 815 millimeters slash 32.1 inches, and wheelbase is 1436 millimeters slash 56.1 inch. Its dimensions, this bike's length is 2072 millimeters slash 81.6 inches. Its width is 725 millimeters slash 28.5 inches. But its height is 1165 millimeters slash 45.9 inches. And maybe that's it for this bike. Yeah, this is a pretty decent 90s super bike that I have, surprisingly. Or also it's a 2000s super bike, exactly just like the Kawasaki Ninja, the ZX-10R, and also the Aprilia. And now onto the final two, which is, let me start with the Triumph Tiger Explorer. Alright, for the Triumph bike, maybe it's 1200 GT. Yeah, over here, the Triumph bike features a robust chassis with a tubular steel frame, forged aluminium outriggers, and a bolt-on aluminium rear subframe. Suspension is handled by Showa 49mm semi-active damping US forks and a Showa semi-active damping monoshock, offering 200mm wheel travel. Braking is provided by Brembo M430 Stylema monoblock radial calipers with twin 220mm floating disc and a Brembo single piston caliper with a 280mm disc. The engine is a 1160cc liquid cooled UHC 12 valve inline triple, delivering 135 bhp and 89 lb-ft of torque. The fuel tank capacity is 20 liters for the GT Explorer and 10 liters for Red Explorer. I believe this must be the GT Explorer model I bought. It's Welly made. Yeah, this diecast is Welly. I bought from Shopee. And Shopee is basically the ASEAN eBay or Amazon equivalent, sort of. Yeah, I got this diecast bike from Welly. Unfortunately, the box is not with me. That's nice to have this bike somehow. So meanwhile, I'm gonna look for this bike. So, I don't know. So yeah, its gearbox is 6-speed, but I don't know, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to look for the, was it the top speed? So its tank size is 20 liters, while the top speed is 140 miles per hour for this Triumph diecast bike, but in real life. But it doesn't show in kilometers per hour for the top speed. It has a 20 liters tank size. It has max range to empty, which is 200 miles. Reserve capacity 32 miles. And then its torque is 89 lb-ft at 6,400 RPM. The power for this Triumph bike is 135 bhp, 101 kilowatts at 9,000 RPM. And I guess, oh yeah, I forgot, this bike's capacity is 1215 cc. And maybe I guess that's much it. And I still like this bike though, much like the BMW over here. They're like pretty identical if I want to say about it. Yeah, these two bikes look identical to each other. They're more like unique long distance bikes. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how should I describe these two bikes, but it does not matter. Still pretty nice. And on to the final bike diecast, which is the Triumph Tiger. Wait a minute, it's not. Oh yeah, it's a Triumph Rocket 2. And let's see that this bike nearly resembling that of Harley Davidson's and made by Burago. I mean this Triumph bike diecast. And since I don't have Harley Davidson yet, I don't know, I'm considering to get the Harley Davidson diecast, but maybe next time, unfortunately. And the spikes specifications, I don't know which is this. Oh, it's, hang on there, I guess it says it's 230, I guess. Okay, it has 2458cc for this bike, a liquid cooled inline 3-cylinder engine with a maximum power of 182 PS or piston, or PS, I believe it's called piston, my bad. 180 bhp or 124 kilowatts at 7000 rpm, and a maximum torque of 125 Nm or 166 lb per feet at 4000 rpm. It has a multi-point sequential electronic fuel injection with electronic control. This bike utilizes a full aluminum frame and a single-sided swing arm. And I'm not sure about this bike's what was it, top speed. Yeah, this bike's fuel consumption is like 6.6 liters, and unfortunately they didn't disclose the details for this bike's top speed, as it's quite unnecessary. But however, the Triumph Daytona, the yellow Triumph Daytona diecast bike that I show you alongside the blue Triumph Tiger Explorer, those two does have their own set of top speeds, but not for the BMW, the this bike, and even the Kawasaki. I don't know what to say about stupid buffoonic internet, but it doesn't matter. But it's just, let me show you guys my diecast collection, and I guess that's all for my part 1 of my diecast collection. And later part 2 will be featuring my airplane diecast, and this here is a sneak peek featuring 9 of my diecasts. Yeah, this is for the part 2, which I will be continuing separately. So this here is a P51, this is a MiG-29, Top Gun Maverick FA-18 made by Mattel's Matchbox, a Spitfire, and along with these two, the F-15E, I believe this is the F-15 Strike Eagle, and this one is the F-22 Raptor. This one is the German Air Force World War II plane, which is also known as Luftwaffe. I believe this is the Messerschmitt F-109, and also at last this plane, this German plane called the Eurofighter Typhoon. Yeah, these all will be in my part 2 of my diecast, and stay tuned for more from me regarding second part featuring these diecast airplanes. And it's me, Naufal Diesel, aka NaufalHS, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and have a nice day, and goodbye and farewell everyone.